family. Could this really happen? Well, the man who created this video has been right about many predictions in his career. He was among the first to predict the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. If you haven't taken time to watch this free video, do it right now. You may never think about America the same way again. You can find the free video at endofamerica3.com. Again, that's www.endofamerica3.com. Watch the free video at endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Your natural organic herbal formula for heart health is Heart and Body Extract.
My name is Van, and I'm 68 years old, and I live in Vermont. In the spring of 2003, I started to have problems with my heart. It felt like my heart was pounding, made me feel breathless. I tried many different things to try to get some help for myself. Nothing did anything.
Heart and Body Extract is very powerful, very effective, and works quickly.
I saw one of Sharon's ads and ordered Heart and Body Extract. I noticed a difference quickly, within days. The episodes became less frequent, and by a month had completely vanished.
Usually you find a 30-day or 60-day guarantee. Heart and Body Extract comes with a lifetime 100% ironclad money-back guarantee. Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. Call 866-295-5305. 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
Another ragtag band declaring independence. Laid their bodies down on a bloody war and liberty for their descendants. Thanks to the renegades, we're free today.
Kurt Nemo is going to do a story about the fact that Politico says that they're going to declare war. Politico reporting on Media Matters, who's never been an independent group. They would just act like they were arbitrating reality, and they would tell you what was real and what wasn't. Oh, look, Alex Jones is talking about a plan for global government. And then I talked to one of their top reporters that called me for an interview, and I said, well, George Soros funds you. No, he doesn't. I mean, it's like talking to an army officer over the phone from another country in a war who's lying to me. I mean, they just do it with, this is an authoritarian system they're setting up. The Media Matters people, you know, the little college students they've got there in their seats giggling, listening to this right now, that they admittedly listen to the show every day and watch it, need to realize what you're part of. Just because you say something's liberal, they said that Joe Stalin was liberal. Saying you're going to sabotage and destroy people and go after them. I mean, it's just so nasty. And I never even really talk about Media Matters except when you lie about me or twist things. I mean, I don't want George Soros to kill my dollar. I don't want George Soros shutting down my coal power plants because he's got interest in the others. I don't want to be your slave. You're assaulting me with your New World Order. But the point is, we're attacked by Fox and by Media Matters, but now Media Matters is saying that they're going to guerrilla warfare attack Fox News and other conservative websites, and you go on their hit list, and I'm right up there at the top with Fox News. I mean, how creepy is that? Paul Watson has done a big report that we won't have time to cover today because our guest is about to join us, Larry Pratt, but I beg of you to get it off of Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Pseudo-intellectual hit piece, emblematic of crumbling elitist media. New York Magazine smear portrays Alex Jones as a paranoid Fox News wannabe while assuring readers that malevolent global elite doesn't exist. No, Fox News is an Alex Jones wannabe. And I told him that. And I said, I don't want to work at Fox News. And he kept saying, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And then he basically put in there that I want to be at Fox News, and then had one of the programming directors, the vice president, say, Alex Jones will never be here. He needs to keep looking for black helicopters. I would be discredited if they let me on Fox News, even if they let me tell the truth. And that's what Media Matters is really scared of. We've pushed Fox News, greedy to have the biggest market share, to tell some of the truth. We've exposed them as rhinos. We've exposed them as fake conservatives. Ron Paul has done it. They tried to beat us. Now they're trying to limit the damage by a limited hangout, by a limited joining. Oh, yeah, the Federal Reserve's private and did some bad things, but they don't mean it. Yeah, there's some people that want global government, but it's low-level Democrats like Van Jones. Oh, look at the communist. He's a 9/11 truther. Then he's not a 9/11 truther. And then he goes, let's have G. Edward Griffin on next, who's a 9/11 truther, but never mention that. Let's have Judge Napolitano fill in today and have a Fox Business show, #1 rated, who doesn't believe the official story. Let's ignore all that. They know their audience is 9/11 truthers. They know real libertarians and conservatives just want the facts and have looked at 9/11 and know the official story is a lie. So they say, don't be against Google spying on you or you're a liberal. He said that word for word, as if it's liberal to be against being spied on. No, liberals love it, just like mainline conservatives. Oh, don't look at a 9/11 or you're this evil communist. Only 9/11 truthers are Van Jones. All this sophomoric garbage. And I can't wait to get, I haven't even tried to call him yet. I can't wait to get this. I know he's listening right now. I can't wait to get Joe Hagan on the show. And I can't wait to get the writer for Rolling Stone, now an admitted minion of Media Matters. I can't wait to get him on the show. They both said they'll come on. I just hadn't tried to get them on yet. They said weeks ago they would. I can't wait to get both those guys on separately and just go through this article piece by piece. And, you know, if they'll come on, I'm going to sit there with all of my points with documents. And I'm going to say, okay, you in front of a computer, pal? You ready to read about using radiation to reduce fertility? I'm going to give it to you. Ready to hear about George Soros calling for global government? Let me play you a clip of him saying it. How about you stop pretending none of this exists? But the fact that they are attacking me shows that we're very effective. We should thank God for this. This is great news.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
A very wealthy U.S. citizen is predicting that in 2011, we will witness the most important day in America in more than 50 years. He says it will change everything about our lives. The way you shop, travel, invest, educate your children, and even how you take care of your health and your own family. Now, this man has made some outrageous predictions over the years. The crazy part is, he's usually right. You see, he predicted the collapse of GM, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and America's biggest mall owner, General Growth Properties. In fact, Barron's called his work a dire prophecy. Recently, he created a video, which you can watch online for free, detailing his biggest and most important prediction yet. And it's a real eye-opener. I can't stress this enough. You should at least watch this free video online today. He explains everything you need to know, including simple steps you can take to protect yourself. You can find the video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica, the number 3.com. Watch the free video at www.endofamerica3.com. That's endofamerica3.com.
Alex has told you about the terrible perfect storm of rising food prices. The Japanese tragedy proves how important food is. Our own gas prices are driving food costs through the roof. The huge population countries are buying up American unprotected exports of food. The falling dollar is inflating food prices. Ethanol subsidies are driving fuel and food costs to all-time highs. We are experiencing the greatest explosion of food shortages and food prices America has ever seen. Folks, you have to freeze the cost and availability of your food now. Through March 31st, eFoods Direct has free shipping on all orders. You can freeze the cost and availability of your food and have it shipped free. Call 800-409-5633 on the web efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Free shipping ends March 31st. 800-409-5633 on the web efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out.
Larry Pratt has been executive director of Gun Owners of America for over 30 years. GOA is a national membership organization of over 300,000 Americans dedicated to promoting their Second Amendment freedom to keep and bear arms and to stop victim disarmament. He's a graduate of American University with a degree in political science. Pratt was elected to the state legislature of Virginia as a Republican member in '81. A session of the Virginia House of Delegates elected to the 19th District of Fairfax County. That's the key county. He's also a Reagan delegate in 1980, gunowners.org. Larry, I want to get in, and this has been going on for a month, but we're going to play a little clip for people that don't know about this or believe it, from even CBS News. And there's been a lot of newspapers, and obviously you know about it, I want your take on it, that they knowingly, and it turns out all over the country, not just out of the Southwest, allowed guns to be shipped to Mexico because that was their policy, to blame the violence down there on America. We know most of it's sold by the military to the drug cartels. It's fully auto, grenade launchers, hand grenades. They caught a U.S. Navy SEALs selling weapons to them, so that they could then blame the guns on America and use that as a reason to call for more gun control, which is what the president's now done during the Fukushima disaster, coming out saying he wants new legislation. This is incredible. And I know there's been calls now for congressional investigations, for impeachment, if not of Obama, of the Attorney General. But, I mean, is this not a false flag or staged event to blame the Second Amendment? I mean, we have ATF officers admitting this.
Absolutely. There were some very honorable men on the ground in the ATF, an agency which I don't think should exist. Nevertheless, these are people. They were being ordered to do was let guns go into Mexico to approve sales that were questioned by dealers. You know, some guy comes in with a heavy Spanish accent, got in one case a sack full of cash, and he's buying a whole gob of AK-47 semi-automatics, and they call and say, you know, the guy checks out okay on your background check, but here's what's happened. Should we let this sale go ahead? And, oh, yeah, that's fine. We're monitoring it. Well, they weren't monitoring hardly any of those, and they couldn't monitor them beyond the border. I'll tell you what, the Mexicans don't like kindly having somebody else's law enforcement in their country, and they don't. And the few that are allowed in with special diplomatic permission are the ones that must have no gun on them. They must be disarmed. So even if they're advisors going around with some Mexican police or something, no gun. So it's an incredible story that the ATF hierarchs want us to believe that somehow by tracing the guns, tracking the guns into Mexico, they were going to bust the big cartel boys, the leaders. And nobody believes that. Certainly the agents on the ground don't believe it. But what else can they say? Because
well, Larry, as you know, all over the country,